Hey guys, Ron here. Today I'm going to be showing you, this is actually a vlog I did once at night, but the night vlogs don't do so well, so I'm going to do it again during the day. Happened to be just down the street. I didn't realize I was on the same street, but I was on the same street. I just looked at an open house here in Beverly Hills, down Rexford here. $12.5 million. It was built probably in the 20s. It was torn up and then built from the ground up in 1993, and this CEO and his wife are selling it for $12.5 million, and I wasn't all that impressed. It was okay, but it's on about a quarter acre of land. Look at this gate here. So let's look at Kirk Douglas's house. In fact, the house I'm going to show you here, the Kirk Douglas house, his son Peter is still on title, and Kirk is, right below that. In fact, I believe it's this one. Let me pause and find out. Yes, this be the place. Now, the gardeners are here today. Doesn't look like much from the front, and since his son Peter is still on title, I don't know if he's living here. But I don't want to get too close other than to say, see, they've got a garage back there. It goes back a ways. The building itself, the main building, is only 3,000 square feet, but it's on about 15,000 feet as far as the land. The property is about 15,000 feet in depth. So it's a pretty good size, which doesn't surprise me. Got some night blooming jasmine plant here out front to shield people like me walking by. Let's take another look. So from the outside, you can't see much, but this is it. I believe this is Kirk Douglas's last house, as a matter of fact. Built in 1921, around the time that he was being born. So people drive by slowly, and you never know, they're turning around or are they living there. I'm going to pause and keep going for a second. So you never know who's security. Sometimes they actually have security parked right at the location. Let's look at this house. Yeah, so this guy just literally pulled up right across from where I was filming. Stopped his car, made a U-turn, and pulled over. But that happens a lot too. Most of the time it's coincidence. Sometimes it's landscaping people. The open house I was just in, the maid was there in the laundry room. Kids and the mother were still there, watching TV, playing on their phones. I'm going to turn around in a minute. We'll look at this neighborhood. So let's talk again about Kirk Douglas. I mean, one of my all-time favorites. Parents were Russian, came here. Isidore Dembski was at least one of his names. Dembski was changed. I believe Isidore was his first name. And, made a great success of himself. Great success for himself. These kids behind me are trying to interrupt my vlog. I'm not going to let it happen. Shouldn't they be in school or doing something? So anyway, Kirk Douglas, great World War II era actor and man, and with his wife Anne and his kids. Obviously his son Michael Douglas, I think, outdid him in homes. I mean, Michael Douglas, his son, has homes all over the world. And I think Kirk was pretty much a Beverly Hills and Palm Springs kind of guy. We're going to walk back towards the house now. Kirk Douglas was also, as well as an actor, kind of that Rat Pack era actor for a while, although he wasn't in the Rat Pack. He also, I believe he produced the movie Spartacus, and he was obviously the star of the movie Spartacus, and he employed a blacklisted writer at that time to write the screenplay as, a favor to his friend. So Kirk Douglas also owned the rights to the play One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and very much wanted to be in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the film. But he was too old at the time. He considered himself too old to do it, or the studio did, or someone did. So Michael Douglas, his son, ended up producing it. And Kirk, we can only really picture Nicholson in the part of McMurphy now, but he wanted very much to play the part. So I'll do kind of an over the shoulder at the house here. So the late great Kirk Douglas, who was, I believe, 100 or 101 when he died. He did pretty well for himself. Anyway, the Beverly Hills home. A lot of people out today and a lot of traffic here. These are known as the flats of Beverly Hills, as opposed to the hills of Beverly Hills that make Beverly. Okay, folks, let's go around to the other side of the house just for a minute and take a look again. Thanks very much for watching, by the way. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And if you do subscribe, please hit the little button, the little bell icon next to the subscription button, so you'll get notifications as to when I post. Please give the channel likes. I would really, really appreciate that. Comment in the comment section if you see fit. Can't say, hey, Ron, you got the wrong house on this one, because this is definitely the right house. Thanks anyway for all your feedback, folks. Okay, here we go. All right, well, thank you again for watching. Really appreciate it. They're doing construction across the street. That's why it's so loud. And we'll see you at the next location. Thanks, and bye-bye.